how am I supposed to get in a good mood for this comic book news when the other comic book news is that Black Widow got delayed to 2021 in May, along with a bunch of other Marvel movies we were set to get. At least it's not a premium charge on Disney+. Hey guys, thanks so much for getting on this video. My name is Chris. Aside from that news about Black Widow and Marvel delaying their films, that's to be expected with everything going on, we do have this awesome out of nowhere news that we just got announced a new prequel for Suicide Squad focusing on one character in particular, John Cena as Peacemaker. This report is coming from Deadline, and they have it reported that the Suicide Squad is getting a TV spin-off with Peacemaker starring John Cena by James Gunn for HBO Max. In the article, they say here, the streamer, HBO Max, has handed Peacemaker an 8-episode straight-to-series order for its first season, with Suicide Squad director writing all episodes and directing a number of them. The show will explore the origins that Cena plays in the 2021 movie. They even released a little bit of concept art here. Now, it is going to be live action. Don't let the cartoon aesthetic fool you. But aside from me being extremely excited for this, because that behind-the-scenes Suicide Squad trailer and the little snippets we had of John Cena as this weird, wacky character named Peacemaker, who is described by John Cena as Cap America if he was an a-hole. I am so down to see 8 episodes of this character in that shiny ass helmet, being this persona and seeing what his origin is like, especially if it is actually going to be written by James Gunn, because there's already been test screenings for his Suicide Squad and people say that it's a masterpiece, that it's his best film ever made. Those are some strong words right there. It makes me even more pumped to finally see this film. But it's also another sign that HBO Max as a streaming service is just going to go all out when making their original content. This isn't the first show that is being produced off one of their big blockbuster movies. We got the announcement that we're going to be getting a prequel series for the Batman universe focusing on the Gotham Police Department. We even have a prequel series for Dune focusing on some characters in that universe. And now this prequel series for Suicide Squad. This is really their way of competing with Disney Plus and how they've been coming out with their own big budget TV shows for the Marvel Universe or the Star Wars universe with The Mandalorian. I know we think it's kind of weird to see John Cena, who I would think is a big star, just go to a streaming TV service. But if you guys didn't know, the man was trying to be the host of Blue's Clues for the longest time. He auditioned and everything, didn't get the role because, like, it's hard enough finding them Blue's Clues. How are we gonna have a host we can't see? Now I just hope this means that in Suicide Squad, John Cena's character doesn't die, because then that would be a real bummer to go back and watch the prequel series on HBO Max. I don't like watching shows when I know the characters end, so I hope he survives to whatever sequel is coming out next. Also, along in those lines, this is a show in the DC Universe where we know all these other Suicide Squad members exist. I would love to see cameos from Polka Dot Man or King Shark. It's really interesting that they picked Peacemaker to be the one to get his own show. I think a lot of that just has to do with the star power of John Cena, even though in my personal mind, I want to know what's up with Weasel. Where did he come from? Why is he like that? And how come he's licking the glass like that and making me feel some kind of way? This right here, and just seeing the pattern of what Warner Brothers is doing, makes me want to go ahead and look at all their upcoming big blockbusters and be like, all right, who's getting a prequel series? Please, I would love a prequel series from the Space Jam. I would love to see those Looney Tune characters and what they've been up to. That's a big blockbuster right there. They own the IP to the Harry Potter world. There's got to be some sort of small prequel series there where you follow Hogwarts kids. But then again, there's a whole bunch of other DC movies that are up and coming that they can try and do some sort of spin-off from. But I'm going to leave it off to you guys. With this news of a Suicide Squad prequel starring John Cena as Peacemaker, will you be watching this? Which out of the 3 shows they've announced so far are you excited for? And which upcoming Warner Brothers big blockbuster would you want to see get an HBO series? Anything and everything, you guys go ahead and leave your thoughts down below. Be sure to like and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at 3C Film Review. As always, I'm Chris. Take care.